Okay, welcome to Modding Monday. I got in contact with one of my modding friends, just recently, and he gave me a little gift, so we're actually going to check that out first and see if it works this time. He was the one that was helping me with some custom assets, little custom, ooh, let's turn the lights off. Custom assets for this mod, including this stained glass custom wall, and editing this original vanilla wall. Well, actually, that one's a vanilla wall too that he edited. So let's see if we can get the stained glass displaying appropriately and not crash the game. That's what we're going to work on at the start of this anyway. Hello, Alcos, Zarlark. I hope you guys are having a good day today. And I remember quite clearly last time I tried to do this, while I was on stream, I wasn't really thinking things through, and I just overwrote my ESP file and I lost all that data, all that time spent. So we're gonna just put the file directly into the game directory and we're not gonna muck around with that. So let me... CTD. No, don't jinx me. I'm gonna open up the folder. Let's see here. The mod stained glass. We have. Let's open this in a new window. Here we go. Okay, so this is the new NIF that he gave me. Castle hallway 1. And opening it up, we're going to see that it's just this model right here, just chilling. And the stained glass part is completely empty. So let's work on that. We need to get our directories, oops, let's minimize these. We need to get our directories set up here. Now I had a preview folder here of the different NIFs that I had originally that had different problems, like weird UV map. This isn't gonna fly. Stuff like that. So, and it's so funny because like this is the UV of the original game mesh. They did not care. They did not unwrap it. They didn't do any of that stuff. They just put it together and was like, yeah, this works. Like, oh my god. Okay. Anyway, it's just. So with the new and improved one, we have the UVs are cut for 4 distinct stained glasses, which is what we want. So that way we can map them differently, because in the original one, all of those janky ass UVs are all on top of each other, so you can't have a distinct texture for them. And if you look, let me see here, texture, edit UV, you can see how it's nice and clean now. It looks kind of like the stained glass that I've been working in and painting. Alright, so we need, I'll just copy this folder into this new directory here. So that way we have it all set. I don't need that picture anymore. Now if we open this up again, alright, we're still not seeing any display. That's fine. Let's go into these little shapes here and set up our texture for what we want. Not this time, it'll be perfect. I'm holding you to that. We want textures, Dawnstar Reimagined. This one has DB stained glass. We are actually needing to edit that to just stained glass. And I don't know why these aren't... Oh, it's taking a really long time to show the preview. Okay, in the meantime, we're gonna just edit these. to be stained glass and stained glass wall. Oh, you know what? I'll just do this. I'll just copy, paste, copy, paste. There we go. That should be correct. Textures, Dawnstar Reimagined, stained glass. This one's the part that has DB. DB stained glass wall 01. All right, good. Ah, look at that. We got one. Then this is the normal map, which I was still fiddling around with the best way to do them. I had different kind of programs with their exports, Photoshop, XNormal. They do things very differently, and I forgot now, but one of these is correct, the other is inverted, so I'm gonna have to remember how to do that, the normal stuff later. But it doesn't really matter for these purposes. The normal map can just be a dummy, and I'm okay with that. So paste, stained glass directory, and there it should have its normal map attached, even though it'll be hard to see in here. Was that helpful modder? I don't like that color. Which color? What color? Looks like a missing texture color? Yes, the white is missing, and purple is missing, generally. And then, in Skyrim, this purple color is pretty much the missing texture color in Skyrim. But this is what an actual normal map looks like. This is what, you need in Skyrim as well, so. It's a good color and a bad color, honestly. The help from Modder, I can never pronounce his name because I never say it aloud. Exinrus? I think that's how you pronounce it. I can show you his Nexus Modder page and pimp him a little bit. I don't know if he has any of his own mods. He's been very like involved with helping other people. So he might have like assets or something. Oh, that's his old username. This is my friend right here. Super helpful. Really good with meshes. He has files. Iron Morningstar, Scroll and Quill, Ink, Bandages, Bronze Septum. Anyway. Let's get this going. The cube map should be correct still. Textures, cube maps. Oh, I had put it in its own separate thing. He's using something else. And Dawnstar Reimagined. Clear glass tile is in stained glass. Okay, so we're gonna fix this one. Dawnstar Reimagined, stained glass, clear glass tile 01. Oh, you can see that changed it. Oh, you can tell now. You can see the normal map much easier. And the cube maps, let's edit this. So we need to put in Dawnstar Reimagined. I'm gonna do all this setup and then I'm gonna find out it still is a crash to desktop and be like, no! Let's see, cube maps, and it's called, oops. Let's see. Cool. Cool. So now you've got that glass effect going on with it when you move the screen around, because it doesn't actually reflect anything. To give it that reflecty glass effect, you have an actual cube map, which I'm going to have to make a custom one for this room once I have it set up. And then I'll make a real stained glass wall cube map, so it'll really look like it's reflecting everything but the player. Okay. Yeah, I've noticed like they don't really like doing mirrors, reflection kind of stuff very often. Like things with water, you can kind of see that you'd want to have a reflection if you can do it. But there's so many items that have shine and reflection, and to do that, it's like you have to re-render things again, and it's like this complicated process to make it look authentic. So most of the time you just have maps to kind of fake it to make it. How far are you to finish this mod? I've still got to put a ton of hours more in. Like it's gonna take a while. And I still have a few things to research, and there's going to be like a lot of bug testing and researching with the scripting aspect. It's going to take a ton of time. And I still have a bunch more hours to put into art. So it's like I'm moving along on the grand scheme of things, but it's still, I have to do all this art and cluttering and level design, which I've done already, and like I have to do all these different aspects of this. So it's still a lot of time that I still need to invest in it. I would say, what? I don't even know if I could give you a percentage at this point. I've tried to in the past, but it's like there's just so much, and I don't know when something's gonna go horribly wrong where I'd have to spend time on that, getting it to work. Okay, so we've done the first one. Now we've got to do the next one. Let's try to go through these. Let's open them all up to where I need to be. And I'm going to do some copy paste. So we've got this. I'm going to copy that. This was this one, and then this is the one right next to it. So we'll keep those on the stained glass wall 1, and then next to will be stained glass wall 2. So let's paste that in. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. We can probably still make that work. It'll be fine. Copy, paste, copy, paste. And one more. So we have that set. The two on the one side. Because it's been a month, I don't have a video card on my computer system anymore, so I won't be able to test your mod until I buy a new one. Trust me, you will have plenty of time. Hello, Toxic Wolf Game. I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, don't worry, you've got plenty of time. It's gonna take me probably at least half of this year to maybe release this on time. One-man show. What can I say? Okay, copy. Can I just copy from here without double-clicking? That'd be great. Dang it! Okay, fine. Double-click. Copy. Double-click. Paste. Copy that and paste. Okay, so we need to go over here and change this. I think just these two need to be changed to a, oops, 2 and a 2. Now I can't really see any difference, obviously, because both of these look the same, so I can't really tell. And that's not really that great for this test. Do I want to? Yeah, you know what? Okay. I'm going to open up Photoshop really quick. I'm just going to draw, like, lines on here so I can see, just to make sure, for the test, because I want to edit the UV, moving it. And then we'll put it into the game, and we'll see if it crashes. And then we'll know that I just set this all up for nothing, and I have to message my friend again and be like, nope, something's not quite right. And that's development. What I might want to do, what's the smart thing to do, so I don't have to deal with too many variables, get out of here, is I'm going to set this up so it has the images. I'm not going to edit the UV just yet, and I'm just going to throw it in there and make sure it runs as the vanilla model that he gave me. And then I'm going to be editing the UV and seeing if that works. Okay, so let's go here and throw in this one. Technically I have different normal maps, so I would kind of be able to tell. Oh wait, yeah. That's too subtle. Okay. Right, so I just want to paint a 2 on here, and a 2 on here. And, save? Ah, crud. Did I make a, yes, I did make a preset, good. It's about the same anyway. Okay, okay. We'll find out if that worked. I got a new, DDS output. What was it called? Oh my god, it's so slow. Whoa, whoa. I had NVIDIA tools, but its output like broke into a million pieces and it was just really bad. But I think I'm using X normal, or I can't remember the name. Maybe this will. I don't know why it's suddenly all slow all of a sudden. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Intel. There we go. Intel Texture works. This one, this plugin for Photoshop works very nicely, and it actually does lots of special detailed DDS file stuff that I don't really know too much about, but like it's good for all different kinds of games. Like it's flexible. Just in case you wanted to get into texture design and texture art. I shall not crash. Okay. Oops, that's the wrong folder, isn't it? So we have a 1 and a 2. Oh, a 2 and a 2. Whatever. Alright. You didn't really refresh. Let's go back to a 1. And then we'll go to a 2. Oh no! Why aren't you showing a 2? So why is your normal map really weird? Is your normal maps? No, your normal maps are fine. Tisk tisk. Alright. That is a issue. Let me see. I mean, what? Like, come on now. Alright, so you have the correct texture map. Why are you not displaying the 2? Oh, did you read it? No, no, you didn't read alpha. Like, what? 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 Okay, fine. Fine. I'm just gonna roll with it because in the UV editor it shows it. In the preview it doesn't, but I'll just let it slide. I'll just let it slide. There are different types of DDS files. In a way, yeah. Like, how do I explain it? Here, actually. Okay, so there's different kinds of files, as in, like, what they're used for in game. We've seen, like, the cube map. That was a DDS file. You have different tiles that give texture. You have diffuse, like, all of these different things right here that just says textures and it doesn't actually give you, like, any other information. These are actually different kinds of files that act in different ways in the game engine. The two that we're dealing with right here, it's really easy to identify. We have the diffuse, which is the color, and that just displays color, you know, it's very simple. And it has an alpha layer inside of it as information, where you can have transparency. So you have a plane like this. If you have an alpha for it, that's just either completely white or completely black. It'll be invisible, right? And then if you have a little bit of color in the color layer information of that image, you have like a little dot, a little moon, you know, or a full image. And so you have those two elements, right? You have transparency, like a GIF or a PNG image, where you have the color and you can have it fade. And then with the normal map, the normal map, you've got this different kind of color information that it will read and adjust how light reflects. So the diffuse map, it reads, all right, what has color and opacity and what doesn't? And then with the normal map, it's like, what has like this texture of how light hits and what doesn't. And I think it has, it has this color layer of it, and it also has that alpha layer of black and white, and that just is like how intense it is or not. And then you have different ones like specularity and stuff that have, that, like, this one is a black and white. And it looks different when I open it up compared to the preview because it's reading the alpha map actually in here. So like, yeah, you've got different ones that can be in color or black and white, weird color, and it all gets rendered differently in the engine. So you have that as your different DDS files. But then there's also different ways that it can be saved. Let's see. We'll do this real quick. See if we save this and we say yes, we want to replace it. You can have different kind of compression, which matters in different games. And the texture type, you can see if it gets saved with the color and the color alpha information. You can have like how it saves as a cube map and stuff. So yeah, there's different stuff going on in these file types. It can get kind of complicated, and I only know so much about it. Just enough to try to make Skyrim work. I need to take my scarf off. It's hot in here. Here we go. This sounds more like a workaround than a proper way of doing things. Well, with 3D games, a lot of it is trying to make things look realistic when they're actually not. Like the cube map thing that we were just talking about earlier, how it looks like there's a reflection property to the stained glass. It's just a trick of the eye. The normal map, to make it look like it has 3 dimension, is just a trick of the eye. Because for an engine to actually render real life stuff and like real physics and have it make sense, it would just be way too much energy, way too much information. So it is kind of, there's a lot of workarounds and hacks, kind of quote unquote hacks, that are done to make the games look realistic without, you know, destroying the computer. Okay, why can't I move? All right, there we go. There we go. It's working again. So anyway, my ramblings aside, this is supposedly correct. in the information of the NIF, not so much in the preview, which is, you know, worrisome, but I won't let it freak me out. Just yet. So let's copy and paste these things in here. Sounds much easier. So does that mean, Alcos, you're gonna become a texture artist? Texture stuff is like one of the easiest things to get into when it comes to modding in general. Just because it has a very, like, it's really easy to pick up and just start with, and then you can get more and more involved. Which, I mean, I guess, like, there's other aspects of game design where it could seem easy at first, and then you can get into more granular details as you go on. But I think, like, texture art is probably the least intimidating. Alright. Oh, God. This normal map's killing me. Let me check this UV. Number 2. So it is in there. We are gonna save this as... Save as? Edit. Texture. Yeah, sure. Edit textures. Actually, no. That'll be a good enough note for me. And we're gonna save that. It's gonna look really weird. It's gonna scare me. Yay! There we go! Oh gosh. Oh. Okay, you're flipped. Well, we can work with that. We can work with that. Kind of. The normal map not displaying correctly is giving me pause. Oh, that's because, okay. Alright. Okay, I'm no longer freaking out. I wasn't really putting 2 and 2 together in my brain. It's obvious why it's not aligned properly, because it's way out to the sides. That's fine. Alright, beautiful, beautiful. I'm okay with this. The numbers on the other side. That actually only works if it's a 2-sided plane. The way these things work, 3D models, one side is the normals side, the side that actually displays visual information. The other side has nothing. Let me see if, can I zoom out? Can I zoom? Yeah, you can see how this is invisible here. And then when you look inside, you can see how it has visual information. That's because they're just planes that have been created, and they aren't double-sided. If you wanted to have the wall be visual on the other side, you would actually have to create those planes, those pieces of information. So, fun fact with that. And it's helpful though, because you don't have to render the back of this in game. That's not what the player sees. The player only sees this part. So it's less stress on the engine to have those less planes, polygons, whatever you want to call them. These shapes, these triangles, really. See this? Weird. Poor. Could have just had it as a square and stuck it under. Okay, well, anyway, we're not going to talk about UV optimization because Skyrim is a poor example of it. I saved this, so we have a NIF that should hopefully be working before I start playing with the UV. So we need to open up the Skyrim directory. Oops. I always find it weird how GPUs need to render 3D graphics display in a 2D matrix. Huh. because your monitor is a 2D matrix made of LEDs, or whether your display is made. Well, that is, I mean, that's just like you need to have that. It's kind of like your eyeballs giving you an image of the world around you. It's just, I don't know, like it makes sense in my head. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like it's something that you need to have that 3D space in order to know where things are in a 3D game. Like I don't know. It makes sense to me. I mean, your monitor is your monitor right now. Like we have to have a 2-dimensional window, but it's like peering through a window. That's a good analogy. That's a good one. It's like your monitor is the window, and the 3D generated world is right behind it. Everything is an optical illusion. Everything is lie. It's true. All the things that we see that have color, those colors are the things that are reflected back. So everything is a lie. Like all of that color is not actually the color of the item. It's all the other colors that are soaked into it. They're absorbed into it. I always thought that blew my mind the most as a kid when I learned about color and the world, how it works. Random side note. This is what happens when you use TC and zoom around. TLC. Ah, yes. Oh my god, did they like turn up the heat in this room? I swear to god. Okay. Probably doesn't help that I'm drinking hot tea as well. Sweater's coming off. Well, actually, you know what? It is a really warm day today, so comparatively. It's still winter, but alright. We need to get into my Skyrim directory, which I thought I had a link in here. Oh, no, I have a link in here. There we go. We need to go into data and into meshes. Dawnstar Reimagined, the Sanctuary, and we have our Castle Hallway 1 edited. Okay. Go up here. This is our directory. Edit. We will rename this one to old. And we will rename this one. So this is the one that gets read by the game engine. Come to Denmark and you will need all the fur mods to survive. That is something that I really want to work on after this one. It's just editing all the clothes in the game so it all looks really warm, like no fur bikinis. They keep on saying that Skyrim's supposed to be this frigid, cold place, and I just don't get that feeling, and I want that feeling, so I want everyone bundled. Alright, I'm gonna check the textures really quick that are in here and make sure that they are correct. Stained glass. Dawnstar Reimagined, stained glass. We are missing things. Oh, I wonder if... I have to check which tile I want, because this one is really long and I don't know if that matters. These actually look a little different. A little bit different. Come on, hurry up. I want to see the preview. Let's do it. Yes, I want it to happen. In real life for Rickarel cosplay win. Oh man, Honestly, I would be game for cosplay. I think it's a really cool thing and I would love to do it. The problem is that I would just want to dress up. I wouldn't want to actually make the costumes. I have no desire to do it. I have every desire to prance around and like become the character, but no desire to build it or spend the money on such a costume. Okay, copy and paste. Replace the files. And it's gonna take forever to load. I think because these are 4K, I think, files that I'm working with right now. Pretty sure. They will be 1K on release, but yeah. 4,096. Yep. Very big. I'll probably offer the 4K option if people really want it, but that's what I'm working in. That's my working size. So when I size it down, it will look nice and crisp. Oh my goodness. All right. This one has not fully updated yet. But we don't have to wait for the preview. It's in there. Okay. So we have our model and we have our textures. It should pretty much look like this. I'm looking at two babies looking at each other, two twos backwards, and then this one looking exactly the same on either side. And it working, you know? I'm seeing all this and it doesn't crash. So let's hope for the best. I wonder if the creation kit didn't update. Why would it? Ooh! No. Undo. Dang it. There, okay. Good. It's like, you're not gonna undo for me? I swear to God. Alright. Minimize this for now. Let's go into Skyrim. Let me check this out. Let's see if Muse did her homework. No. Nope. Never. I don't know what pictures you're sharing, but I assume it's cosplay. Oh, some Khajiit cosplays, yep. Oh my god. My body's trying to yawn, but it's not doing a very good job. Ooh, that was interesting. This doesn't look normal. It's not sized correctly at all. What? What? Okay. Well, I can't really Alt-Tab out of Skyrim because there's a possibility that I won't be able to get back in. So we're just gonna roll with this. Toggle God mode first. Sanctuary. So I did it wrong. I spelled it wrong. Will it crash? I don't know. It's like a build-up of tension right now. I was gonna change the song that I'm listening to, and then I was just like, nope, I'm not gonna touch anything. I'm just gonna wait patiently. Oh, okay, the cell loaded. This is a good sign. This is a very, very good sign, actually. Oh my god, it's so jumpy. It's just loading up. Ah! Okay. Oh, I made it extra long. Just realized I did that. Oh, right, because I was gonna do the 4 on one side, and then a repeat of them on this side. I think that's what I ended up thinking of doing. It's been so long. I'm just like, why are there like double the amount? Did I actually sign on to do even more images? And I just don't remember. I just took that out of my mind. Buried the bad thought. Okay. So this is displaying correctly. We've got 2 Yeah, see, the cube map is showing trees right now. That's something that needs to be changed. And this one is... Alright, so this is a stable NIF. We can work with it. And this looks like the correct kind of normal map. It has lines, which is weird, but acceptable for glass. But I'd rather it not have all these little lines to it. The cube map also, or is it? It might be the glass texture map. It's a little pixely. We'll have to edit that. A little too pixely. We'll have a bigger file, I think. Available at least. We'll have a performance version and a really sexy, pretty version. It looks like this is the correct kind of normal map. We got the caming popping out. Like it's supposed to, or is it sinking in? It's kind of hard to see now on the black. It looks like it's sinking in. Yeah, okay, it's sinking in. Oh, it still looks good. And this one, oh my god, is stalling. That's crazy. And that one, it's definitely sinking in. Alright. Let's see if we can organize this and make it look a little bit better. Now that I know that it's not going to crash. Oh, my dog. Looking good. Can't wait to play. I knew it. You'd come with a lot of things to fix. Yep. Always. Oh, you know what? Before I leave, let's take a look at this. Yeah, the lines are a little bit too much. And they're on the caming too, which doesn't fly. So I think that's a normal map issue that I'm gonna have to deal with. Ooh, ooh. Either that or a shadow issue. No, those are pixels. Okay. We'll work on it. I don't know too much about generating normal maps in a way that I really like. But if worse comes to worse, oh, that looks so good. I can always smooth the normal map, make it softer. Because they are very harsh right now. They don't have, like, I don't think they have any real alpha transparency to kind of mellow it out. And they were just freshly generated, so there was no real softening. Okay. Let's quit. Sing for me, Disney! Can't see nothing's changed with the reflection. Well, you are looking at a smaller version of it. I need to make sure every detail is correct for the people that are going to be smashing their faces up against the wall in their own computers, in their own Skyrim to look at the art. Okay. Now we gotta deal with this. Why is my CPU going crazy? Is that Photoshop open? Is that why? Should probably close it. Would be advisable, I guess. It's recording all of your singing and oop, pop up. It's going to release a CD soon. Let me see. Lyrics. Do I remember how to sing this song? I don't know. Oh, Under the Sea. I don't know, man. See what he's always greener. And somebody else is like, I only remember the chorus. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things around you. What more are you looking for? Under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Up on the shore they work all day. Out in the sun they slave away. What? Well, we devoting full time to floating under the sea. I don't remember. Down here the fish are all happy, as if through the waves they roll. The fish on the land ain't happy, they're sad 'cause they're in a bowl. The fish in a bowl is so lucky, they're in for a worse fate. One day when the boss gets hungry, guess who's on the plate? Oh, under the sea, under the sea. Nobody beats us, fry us and eat us. Infrastructure. That's gotta be a made-up word. Fricasee. Fricassee? What the land folk love to cook. Under the sea, we're off the hook. We got no troubles, life is the bubbles under the sea. Yeah, alright. You got your coins worth. Your voice is amazing. Thank you. I've done no training whatsoever, and I just wing it every time. I probably, I want to do my homework, and I get all pumped to do it, but then I end up listening to other songs when I'm working. It just ends up that way. I guess it's kind of more fun to just be put on the spot and be like, I'm singing things, and I know it's wrong, but whatever. Once the chorus hits, I might be able to get it. I pick a Danish song next time. It'll be Disney. Oh my god. I mean, if it's a Disney movie, then, like, you would have the lyrics in different languages. But it would still, I would imagine there would be an English version as well. Always fun singing. That's what makes it good. It's having fun with it. And now I have to have fun with this. Let's hope I don't break it. Mesh, no. Texture, edit UV. This one is actually, that one's facing correctly. So we will edit UV on this. Can we, we can only rotate, I'm sure, around. We can't flip it. Doesn't look like there's any flipping option whatsoever. Okay, whatever. We'll just translate it over. Ah, man. Okay. This is annoying to do. X and Y. I always forget X and Y because I never bother to remember. X, I believe, is horizontal. So if we move this over by 3, I think it moved a little. I guess I'm gonna have to move it more than that. Oops. Did nothing. Uh-oh. Oh, it's because I didn't select it, maybe? There we go. Gotta select it. Just like Maya. Okay. Select all. I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay. Now we can translate it. 1. Nothing happened. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. We gotta guess it. You just gotta slowly get it into where I want it to be. We do negative. Oops. 2. What? Hey. 2. Okay. Oh, closer. Let me maximize this. I really see what I'm doing. Zoom in here. Oh, I can't zoom in anymore. Gross. Okay. But I picked the Danish one. I will not be able to pronounce any of the words. It'll be bad. Now I have to move over that way, so it can't be negative. Let's move this by 5. Dang it! Okay. Negative 2. Closer. Just one more. One more. 1 negative. That is pretty close. I hate that I can't pan. I can't pan! Oh, there we go. Well, yeah, I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. Oh, I need to translate it down. Okay. I hate that I don't have a smoother function for this. Oh, no, it's the... Dang it. I'd have to translate each one of them. Yeah, I think it would be easier to translate the UV rather than editing the Photoshop document. Yeah. Okay. I need to select... Oop. I need to select these. This is not going to be as easy as Maya. Oh, man. Scale and translate. We want to move these up, so it'd be the y-axis. I'm going to try to move it up 1. Dang it. Moved it down. Negative 2. Yes! Okay. And then I need to move the whole entire thing, oops, down a little bit. Or, wait. I just got the top right. So I guess... Let me see. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. So I need to move these... Oops. These down, I believe. Because that will hopefully fix this issue. Okay. I mean, this was pretty much bound to happen because we were editing the UV a lot. Trying to clean it up and make it functional, so I guess it makes sense. It was regular, not negative, to move it down. So we're just gonna move it by, oops, 1, I think. 1 is good. That still looks awful. Translate. And I have to do this for each one. So I gotta do this 3 more times. I should have probably... What I'm gonna do with the other one, the other side of this, because they both overlap. Oh wait, no, I can't, because I can't select both. Well, actually, I might be able to select both of them. I'm gonna see if I can select more than one, because if I can select the next 3 all at once and edit their UVs at the same time, it'll be way better. And then move the one over. Nope. Down 1 more. Okay. Yes, that looks good. This is still pretty bad. So we want to move this down. Yeah. So we're gonna go into here and scale and move it down by 2. Oh, that moves it up. Okay. -3. Scale and translate. One more. Scale and translate. There we go. That looks... Oh, there's a little bit there. I'll just have to... That'll have to be a polishing thing I'll do later. That looks good. That looks real good. And then down here we'll just edit that slightly in the Photoshop document. Because I can just move this part up and change the size of that. That's a really good ballpark. So this is the UV that we want. Oh, scroll out! Scroll! Won't scroll out. There we go. So we'll need to make our adjustments to the others. Need to fix the UV at some point. Not the UV, the normal map. This is really distracting. Okay, so I need to remember that this is flipped, which is fine. Again, that's a thing that I can deal with in Photoshop, but I'll probably need to make a note in my document or somewhere. Make a note somewhere. Because I'd hate to release this and be like, oh, dang it, I forgot about this part. Actually, you know what? While I'm here, and I'm aware and I'm thinking, we're going to close that, and I'm going to go... Oh, that's the Skyrim folder. I'm going to go in here. What does my readme say? Yeah, that's what it says. We're going to change that. Stain. Wall. Stained glass 2 texture. Right is flipped. And save. Notes. Now we'll see if I actually read my readme. Okay. So this one, and come on, let me rotate. What, you? You, oh, yeah, I can't select multiples. But wait a minute. It seems strange that I can't select all of them. What about in here? Can I? Dang it! Seems very strange, but alright. I'll just have to make my edits slow but steady. It's things like this that add to the extra development time of the mod. Edit. Okay. So we needed to move these up, not expand them, move them up. So we'll go in here. I forget the numbers. I move the negative. 1. Oh. I wish I could zoom in more. can't switch. Oh, can I have multiples of these open? Because that would be fantastic. Texture, edit UV. Ooh, okay, that's something. Yeah, this could be edited a little bit. Edit. -1. That might almost be too far. Can't really see though. It looks good in the mesh here. So I think we're safe. But it does look strange where the rest of the gaming is hidden here and this one is showing. So I will, I guess, I'll lower this. Hello, Hendris. What's up? I see what is wrong. It is the Norway version. This is the Danish one. Can I do even smaller increments? If I want to do... Nope, I cannot. Ugh, gross. Alright, we'll just do that. I can live with it. So let's scale this. It was regular one? No. -2. So forgetful. Okay. That looks good. This line needs to be moved up. So we will translate this by 1. So now they both sit correctly. I'm out of tea and I feel really bad about it because I automatically keep going to try to drink it. And we just have to move this down. Come here. Scale and translate. Y. 1. Oh, sorry, wrong way. Okay. I guess I could go one more. So why can't I zoom in this close with the preview? Can't zoom in all the way. I'm very limited with my translating and moving around UVs. Done. Okay, that was one of them. So this side is done. I can zoom out. Now I gotta clean up the UVs on this side, which is also mirrored. I only just took the time to realize in my brain space. Let me edit my note. Fine, fine. Oh, also... Alright. On to you. Edit the UV. Could stand to make these images bigger. I get German, but not Dutch. German and Dutch sound pretty similar. They do, don't they? I don't know those languages really at all, but they do sound similar to my ear. My completely untrained ear. It's not that hard for me to understand it. This one up? Yeah, okay. Scale and translate. There's a negative to move up. And this. That looks correct. That looks correct. Correct. Okay. Then we need to move this up. By 1. Move this down. I saw a kappa on my OBS screen. Stream elements. To me, Dutch sounds like German after way too much alcohol. That's how German sounds. What am I doing? Oh, yes. 1 or 2? There's 2, right? Yes. There we go. Okay, that one down. Those are good. This one's good. On to this one. Like how I'm working in a pre-alpha program. What could possibly go wrong? 2. One. Correct, correct, correct. Correct. Okay. I've cleaned them all up. Yes. Now I just need to move one of these over. Let's see, we had left. Left, right. So this one, edit UV, needs to be translated over. I forget the numbers, so I think it was negative. Oops. Nope. It was not negative. Positive 1. Yeah, 1.3. Four. Dang it. Negative 2. Dang it. Positive. Okay. We'll get there. Would a 1 be too much? Yes, but not by much. Yeah, there we go. That is good. Look, it's strange looking. Okay. Yeah, this is the other UV that I think is correct. Check it out in game, because I think this one it shows the caming being lifted up rather than sunken in. We're gonna save this. And then we're gonna go into our Skyrim folder. And the meshes. Hey shiny guy, what's up? That sound like a completely different language to you. Modern German dialects, go look at Bavarian German. Bavarian? I didn't really know how many different types of German there were, but I can kind of see now that I'm thinking about it that there's probably a lot. It's so good to finally be in bed. You showed me the clip of the weather report from 2 places. I'm still drunk from like yesterday afternoon. Drink plenty of water. Yes, edited. Well, that's what we need. Copy, paste. Delete this and rename this. Good. Alright, let's go in the game and take a look. Oh, after I stretch and yawn. Still drunk from like yesterday afternoon? What? There's 16 states in Germany. Each state has about 5 to 6 local dialects if you look hard enough. I mean, I guess it's kind of, well, yeah, no, we have more of accents here than dialects. Okay. Ooh, no, I don't want to. No, go away. No. Lord knows what my last actual save game is. It's probably a Khajiit. I think that was the last character I was playing. It was a Khajiit mage. It was fun. And then I stopped playing and then I reorganized my mods and that's pretty much it. That's what you call it. When you uninstall a bunch of stuff. My cat is rotating in his box, getting into a more comfortable position. His totally almost destroyed cardboard box. It's in very poor shape. I need to get him a new one. I'm constantly picking up cardboard pieces because he keeps ripping it up. Okay. We have the messed up UV side. And the not so messed up looking side. And this is the UV I want. Normal map I want. I think. Oh no, it does look like black is sunken into. I'm probably gonna have to make a custom normal map. Because this glass I like compared to this. This one is, there's like a lot more texture going on. And I mean the glass does look kind of nice. Looks a little bit rounded, which is a nice effect, but this is also really noisy. This one's got a smoother look to it, which I think is probably better overall. I really need to work on that glass texture though, because it is a low resolution. My goodness. That, those pixels. It's interesting how you can see the reflection of the light, but not like the actual object that's holding it. I'm gonna torch my hand. Oh! Ooh. I can stick my light through the stained glass. That is not good. Oh, I can stick it through here. Well, probably clip it through everything. That's just the way Skyrim works. Sometimes I have to remind myself that there's limitations. Yeah, I'll work on the caming on the normal map. I want to make that pop out more, but this glass looks pretty good. And yeah, we'll move that up a little to compensate for that gray area peeking through. Because people are going to be looking up, so I want to make sure that's a crisper line. And I can make the bottom have more black. And that will be how I will work that. And I guess this is fine. It's kind of weird because you got the caming sticking out here on the sides, but then it's really cut around here. But I don't think really beggars can be choosers at this point. I mean, I could at the very end flatten this and morph it a little bit to fit the UV better. I guess it's not that big of a deal. It's only gonna matter if someone actually, you know, hacks and or uses the boxes and stacks them all to look at this part up here, I guess. Okay, this is great though. We have a working mesh that doesn't crash the game, that I can set up more appropriately so we can see the paintings as I work on them. And I can fiddle with the normal maps and try to get that to look really good and how I want it to look. And fiddle with the glass texture because that's gonna drive me insane. Awesome. Hey, wait a minute. What? You're not. Oh, you're not placed correctly, are you? You moved over a little bit. That's something I'm gonna have to fix. Okay. I can do that right now. How can such a small country have so many dialects? By small, I mean by area. Germany is a fairly new country. Before 1871, there was no unified German state, but rather a Holy Roman Empire. It's true. Yeah. That's why I can kind of see how there would be different dialects. And the whole HRE consisted of many little kingdoms, dukedoms, and so on and so on. I'll get you an old map from Discord, or in Discord, hang on. History. Okay, creation kit. There we go. Just need to be moved to the grid. Should be fine and dandy. And then I can save. Yes to all. And now this purple will be gone. Yeah. Might not move. I'm so used to the NIF scope interface, so now I'm just like, why can't I move? It's because I have to hold down Shift in this program. Let's see. I need to go into. Okay, I can get rid of the old one. This is no longer relevant to me. And I'm gonna go into here. And we want this one to be relabeled. It is correct. Edited. So that's good to go. I guess I could delete all of this because it's no longer relevant. Could keep this for shits and giggles, but I don't think I need to worry about it. I was trying to think. Oh, I opened it up again. I'm sorry, computer. Yeah, alright. Copy the name. Delete it. Rename this. Wait, oops. Try again. Oh, it's because I have it. I have it open in here, don't I? Close. Close. Try again. Okay, I'm gonna open up Photoshop again. And I'm gonna edit the texture maps to show what we have so far. Rather than having a big old 2 on there. Because I finished up this void one, kind of. I don't know how I feel about it. I wanted to do a different take on it, so I made it very, bright and light. Oh wait, no, I did, this one's in there. What am I talking about? It was the other one. The ritual one. The name is escaping me. Then again, I'm feeling like I want to redo that one too, so. Hot mess. Black Sacrament! That's what it is. What file? I think it's in this one. So, look. Abbreviations? Let's see. Stupid ESO. Down for maintenance. Zarlak and his abbreviations, I never know what you're talking about. Elder Scrolls Online, MT, I don't know, Minecraft. The ESO one I got. Then it would be MC, rather. Maintenance, I am lazy. Oh. I'm actually impressed with myself that I got that right away. Because normally I'm that person where I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I can guess. Read that Photoshop format. Oh, this is the really big file. This is gonna tank my computer. I'm sorry. Oh, and the UVs are also misplaced. I have to move them. I hope I saved the data in that of where the placement should be in this document. I think I did. If not, I can look at the DDS files and make it work. But I need to fix this. This gets me how I have no... How I have no idea. It comes and goes. Either that or autocorrect. Autocorrect barely ever gets me. Okay. We need to turn off Black Sacrament. Did I? No. Export tools. Please tell me I saved it. Yes. This is correct, right? Let's go stare at the files. Okay. Mod. Yeah, okay. Thank God. That's what I want. So I need to move them into these positions. Somehow. Stained glass right and stained glass left. Let's move this. Come on, move tool. Don't want the art. It always like defaults the artboard tool, and that's like exactly the opposite of what I need most of the time. Oops, wrong way. You can do it, Photoshop. I believe in you. There we go. Just give it some positive encouragement. Okay. There we go. Oof. Oh, it doesn't actually fit in this UV. Oh god, this is really the sad part of having to deal with the fact that the UV was a hot mess, and then it had to be unwrapped properly, and then it got resized in all these different versions of the model until we got finally a working model that's that's correct for my needs, and it's not crashing the game. And at this point, I've already worked so hard and so long with the actual retexturing, so now it's like, well, the UV's slightly different. The joys of development. How do I want to handle this? This one actually, it does look like, because it stops right at the top, so maybe the UV that I have is an older version, and this will actually work with the newer version. I'm not gonna scale it. I'm gonna leave it like this, and we're gonna see if this is good. Whew. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna open up the DDS file. Don't load the minimaps, thank you. I'm gonna copy this, and I'm gonna paste it. Okay. Yeah, it's in the right spot, more or less, it looks like. And it's the right size. So yeah, I guess this is just an older UV version. Probably the first iteration of it. Oh. I actually... Okay. Changed the gray stuff at some point. It has moved over slightly. Let me see here. It's like slightly over, but not by much. Okay, let me see if I can get this to be correct. I need to move this to there, and this to here. Alright. And then I need one on this side. I need to craft stuff. The weird thing about me getting shit-faced is I always more or less injure myself. I get way too clumsy. Half of my back is blue because I tumbled down some stairs. Oh my gosh! Tumbling down some stairs is not good. Tumbling downstairs at all is bad. A piece of wood stuck in my left hand on my fingernails. The bloody hand and the stained glass always makes me remember from my classical 2.5D game from 1997. Maybe that's where they got the idea of the black hand. And my right elbow has many scratches on it. What? Weed over alcohol. I never get shit-faced and can vape safely. That's what I call a successful evening. Drunk plus stairs equals ER. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Zarlark. Unfortunately, marijuana is incredibly illegal here. I just find it interesting how that works out. Because, like, scientifically, you can't really overdose on marijuana. And it's not an addictive substance. Like, I mean, let's be fair. People can get addicted to anything, and it can be a real problem for that individual person. But as, like, an actual substance, it doesn't have addictive properties like certain other drugs, where you become, like, addicted and you have, like, withdrawal and everything. And you can't overdose, it can't kill you. It's interesting how extremely illegal it can be. And how it came to be illegal too is interesting. Like, in my country it was mostly about you know, being unkind to minority groups at the time. Possession is illegal, consuming is illegal, and being high is legal. Oof. Like, even a tiny bit will get you into major trouble. Our drug master is just, weed is illegal because it is forbidden. End of discussion. Yeah, I never respond well to those kind of things. Should have open mind about stuff. Progression. Science makes new discoveries. Work with it. Go forward. Expand. Grow. Oh, alcohol became legal. That is what I want to know. I think it's because alcohol in most really old cultures and civilization, that was always like a thing. So we grew with that as people, and that just was something that was always legal because it was always a part of our culture. Like, there are religious ceremonies that are centered around alcohol, holidays, and I mean, at certain points in history, like with certain civilizations, it was like safer to drink than water. So the laws on drugs is made by alcoholics. Alright, so I figured this out. It's taking forever for me because I'm just like floating here. My thoughts are all floating. Okay. Stained glass. Let's move you over a little bit. Don't you die on me, Photoshop. Good. I need to get rid of this nightshade and death bell. Hardly ever use them anyway. Okay. I think we are good now. My eyes are wigging out. Oh, no. Moved too far. Also, beer industry. Yeah, I mean, you always have to consider with certain drugs, substances, items, like, it matters the companies, how strong they are, how much money they're making, whether something remains legal. Like cigarettes, there was a lot of crackdown on that, and people wanted to make it harder and harder for people to get them, and there were plenty of lobbyists that were like, nah, cigarettes, they're good for you. Weed is illegal in my country. But at the same time, lots of people are conservative about it. It's not hard to see someone smoking weed at every corner. Don't drink and drive. Smoke a slip and play. Oh, goodness. Well, all I can say is that, you know, as long as you don't hurt anyone, try to obey the law as best you can. Let's move this one over. Cigarettes for kids. That's a thing. There were like little candies that were like, oh, it's like having a cigarette. It's messed up, man. Drug industry is messed up. Or regulations and stuff. But they're better about that now. Or a pipe if you're a hobbit or a wizard. Women get themselves a cigar. I've seen more pipes being used than cigars in my life. Good. I made edits to... Yeah, I made edits to the top here. I'm gonna get rid of that. And I'm going to save this first. Always save. And then I'm going to save it as a DDS file. Just as soon as it finishes saving the PSD file, because it is a big one. Question marks? Question marks of what? Did I say something confusing? I'm just dancing actually right now. It's the music that I'm hearing while I'm waiting for it to finish saving. Yes, it finished! Since there is no way in hell I'm gonna be a hobbit. Be a wizard. Got both. A pipe comes in handy if a cigar breaks. Just use the cigar tobacco for the pipe. Ah. Don't waste that good cigar. Just gave me an awesome idea. I'll mod my vape to make it look steampunkish. Ah. That could look very cool. X4... No, save as. Save as. Textures. Okay. Save. Yes. Preset for Skyrim. Okay. Wonderful. And while that is loading the preview, you can see over here, I'm gonna do the other one, which I still feel strongly that I'm gonna be redoing this, but we'll throw it in there. This is a really old version. Really super old. But we'll use it. File, save as. Save. Yes. Because yeah, it's all really the defaults here. It doesn't really change anything, so I don't have to worry about it. It's fine. Muse, you know D&D stuff is a halfling and a hobbit the same? See, the problem is I don't really know Lord of the Rings stuff very well. But as far as I'm aware, there are subtle differences. I feel like they are largely the same. It's kind of that fantasy fair, like an elf is an elf. But hobbits, I think, like they are barefoot. Halflings don't, like they'll wear shoes. And I think with halflings they tend to have a bigger head, and hobbits have like bigger, hairier feet, if I recall. Okay, this looks good. So I'm going to save this again. As a PSD file. Save. Accidentally saved it in the wrong location, so I'll just move that really quick. I wanted to save it like this because this thumbnail, it's easier for me because I associate, not associate, I'm better with images. So having the thumbnail look like this, I'll be able to quickly go, okay, that's the old one. God, it's taking forever to save though. Maybe I should have just said screw it, I can read, it's fine. We need to go with textures, Dawnstar reimagined, stained glass, replace these. And paste. Okay, all the files are where they need to be. I'm gonna close this out so it doesn't kill my computer anymore. Oh my goodness. And we're gonna jump into the game really quick and see them there. If everything went according to plan. The name changed because of copyright issues. From Wikipedia, halfling is another name for George R. R. Tolkien's Hobbit. His fictional race found in some fantasy novels and games. My main is a halfling. We need you to get some Lord of the Rings. I tried. I attempted to watch them. We need to get back into that. Watch the movies. Because I don't think I'll have ever time to read. Hobbits can be really sneaky if they want to. Name change. Yep. Although their feet are big, they are completely silent. I know it's more about size. Being 192 cm. We're a big guy. Fun fact, the actor of Gimli, son of Gollum, was the biggest actor on set. That is amusing. Stretch. 5 o'clock. I need to get my butt moving. I need to eat something before my D&D game. Okay. I also need to make dinner for myself. Okay. COC Dawnstar Sanctuary. We'll live dangerously by being our level 1 self. No toggle god mode. Don't think I need it. I don't plan on dying. Look at that pretty snow. Okay. Oh, the running is going to be an issue. I can't run all the way there. I'm going to get tired. Oops. God, it's jittering like crazy. Alright. Yay! Look at that. This is what I wanted months ago. And now it's finally here. Beautiful. Man, this looks okay-ish, but oh. Why is this? The spine was moved to the front. Or wait, no, the no, I know exactly what happened. Okay. I didn't anticipate that. That could be an issue. The mask for that layer to hide the spine caming, that wasn't linked, so it didn't move with everything else, and that's why the spine has that error on it. Everything else looks fine though, which is good. Don't care about you. You look fine, and you look fine. Though, I might have to switch Sithis and the Night Mother in order. Like, I might have to switch the orders of things, I think. But that can happen later. Alright. So, we finally have a nice little preview for the art. We can check in with that every once in a while. And see how it develops. And it looks like I'm going to need to make a duplicate of this mesh where it's gonna look at different textures, because I need the each side to be like 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that'll be something I'm gonna have to do later. But overall, this is good. I can work with this. Okay. Watch your step. That looks awesome. Good job. Thank you. I guess that's pretty much it, guys, because I need to hurry up because I need to eat and then leave. But thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. I hope you had fun. Spread the word if you like the stream, because it helps the channel grow. Check out the Discord if you haven't. Check out the events tab on the Twitch channel to know what we'll be streaming next, which is, well, it's Tuesday tomorrow, so no stream. But Wednesday will be the adventures of Rikaral in Tamriel on the Valentine's Day. So I have to remember to update my ESO. Maybe I'll turn that on right after the stream and just have that downloading before I leave. Can't take too much longer than an hour to download that update, I hope. Have a nice roleplay session. I will. Thank you guys. Eat and grow strong. I'll try to have a respectable dinner. I don't know if I can promise anything. If there's something that you liked or disliked about the stream, please let me know in the by clicking the link in the Twitch info panel or in the Discord. And as always, from my heart to yours, good luck.